The sophomore anchoring this Wolfpack defense. Wes Moore challenges defense to be better on this end after a loss to USC Sunday. And Pierre, a quick layup.
Letting her have that time and distance to come get you.
There's Kaishi Lunin, top 75 recruit among freshmen. Beautiful back cut, and how about that movement to Blauenfeld? Zoe's an instant creator with the ball in her hands. And count it, three-point play for Zoe Brooks.
You can tell by the way she looked at the referee, she wasn't really sure what she was going to call, but Devin Quigley did do a good job of, you see Zoe hits her with that shifty crossover, the step through, and straight up to the bucket.
One of the things I've really liked about Zoe's leadership so far this season.
I think it's a good balance on the front court, and then also seeing it on the back court too. When she's pushing it in transition,
where all five could score. That's where the Wolfpack could be when this team gets to March. Jones gets inside, and that movement sets up Sam Jones.
You saw it right there. They moved the ball a lot quicker.
Samuels drives. Here's Jones. Collier the board. Lots of zone breaker on the offensive glass. Deep three. That's catch and shoot range for Kalia Singh. This building's ready to explode in Reynolds. Pierre helps do it. Timeout Maine.
It's going to be a great finish by Pierre to give the Wolfpack a 44-22 lead here late in the third quarter.
Jones. No look dish. Collier the beneficiary. Donaldson's eyes. She's surveying the court, looking for a back cut, an angle to create space. And then the deep three is the cure. Gruber inside. Count it! Nice finish for Lizzie Gruber, sending us to timeout.
You're going to have to pick your spots with her until she sort of gets back into game shape, but it's good to see her back on the floor.
Here's a Wu active defensively. Great move by Smith. And a turnover. So Esther Blauenfeld pushes tempo. That's a beautiful transition layup.
They've extended the lead, and that's going to be a challenge for this group to really keep the intensity up.
Even back to the days of Diamond Johnson, 6th player of the year for the Pack. They've always had weapons off the bench.
It's a good question. You just saw Quigley there. She's got a little bit more experience, but I still think Lunin might have a higher ceiling when she gets comfortable with the speed of the game. Probably one of those two between Quigley and Lunin, depending on the game.
There's the ball in Cox's hands. Good ball movement. Wu down low, and the bench is rolling here in this fourth quarter. Maine hits that three. 5th triple for the Black Bears. Quigley in the paint. A Wu muscling. Blocked by Gruber. This year's league, what Toby Fournier has done in the first week, averaging 25 a night for Duke. Very impressive. Brooks the same. Hits the three. Smith's on an island. She's shooting 3 of 21 tonight. Perfect pass. This offense runs through Addie Smith.
I know she's struggled tonight, but I still see the talent in her and why she's a former America East Player of the Year with a chance to do it again as a 5th-year senior.
Just her 2nd game back from a season-ending ACL tear. Blauenfeld runs the lane, and here comes Maine within 18.
You can see NC State kind of fell asleep there as they're running back in transition. Wu was a little upset with that call, but even if you don't get the call, you still have to run back and support your teammates on defense.
Good pass, back.
You know, being in your hometown, but having all the family and friends that are there to come support you.
The arena is known as the Pit. It is an electric atmosphere out there in Orono, Maine. Maine has won. They've been in the finals of the America East 9 of the last 10 years. So it's not just homegrown products. It's winning basketball games, which is so important.
Coach Vashon talked about it's a winning culture, and great three right there by Blauenfeld.
You can sort of hear the groans and the moans from this crowd. They want to see the Wolfpack explode. It's 23 straight home wins. Pierre adds some jolt late in the fourth.
You can hear Coach Moore coaching Adelaide through the whole defense, making sure she's in the right spot.
There's Jernigan, who was a 2,000-point scorer at Bishop McGuinness High School here in Winston-Salem. A little jumper for the Pack in the paint. So NC State now gears up for TCU Sunday. That is a huge competition, big battle. Horned Frogs, the favorites in the Big 12 this year, along with Iowa State. And Smith, back-to-back jumpers. The rest of us in the gym get the letter H watching that shot. A sideways three off the bench. Now some transition buckets. Jernigan gets on the board for the first time. Their contributor for her home state, Maddie Fitzpatrick, the true freshman. There's some good looks here in the fourth quarter for Maine. 20 points in the final quarter. Top 10 Wolfpack defend home court. That's a 24th straight home victory for Wes Moore's club, and a good battle with one of the favorites in the America East, the Maine Black Bears.